You're here pretty much because you want to get better at English. And I think there is one key, or I should say a core problem that I've noticed about people here in Japan and reasons why they're not improving their English. Hey everyone, welcome back to another It's Okay to Make Mistakes episode. We're the hosts. My name's MJ.
My name is Adam.
So when we're learning things, everyone, at a young age, and when you're middle age, at any kind of age, if you are trying to study something, learn something, there's many different steps that you're going to go through. If everyone listened to our recent resolutions episode, maybe you heard that Adam is thinking about picking up a guitar.
I have it right here.
Yes. What are some things that you're going to have to face, that you're going to have to battle?
The number one thing is making time, I think, just to practice. Yeah.
Practice
and that's
time,
the hardest
scheduling.
thing.
Yeah.
Because of course, I have to balance my family time as well, but also balance the time that I want to just relax and zone out and watch TV or play a video game or, I don't know.
Be passive.
Be passive. Yeah, exactly. Be passive. Which is a lot of the time, it's all the time that I have any free time. It's just how I don't want to do anything. Leave me alone kind of,
Yes.
And that's the biggest hurdle to get over because it's making a compromise with doing something that I have to kind of work at versus doing something where I don't have to work at all, which is where my mind is right now. I don't want to do anything.
You have to, again, figure out that time.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we'll all have to do no matter what it is. You want to get good at something. You want to put your effort into doing something maybe new. Then, hey, you probably have to find a new time slot.
I guess that's a big hurdle to get over. And that's probably number one. Number two is finding an outlet, finding a way to learn the guitar and finding a way to learn it in a way that I am happy and comfortable. I feel progress all the time, progressing quickly, feeling like I could play a song every time I practice, which of course is not possible. Those are some of the things that I think, especially the quickly part, that's probably what's stopping me from taking my precious free time to put it into guitar time.
How to go about it? You're going to go to school?
Right.
What kind of tools that you need for this thing? Are you going to try to do it on your own? You're going to use the YouTube University and try to learn through that. But then there's sometimes over-analysis, taking in information, learning about new things. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I got to learn that. Oh, I got to learn this. Oh, I need that. Okay, I got to learn this. And then especially, if you're going down the YouTube route, which you probably are because you're watching us right now, there's so much out there. So much that you feel like you're learning. You're getting some new, which, you probably are. But at the same time, it's still on the passive side of spending your free time. Adam, you're not going to get good at playing the guitar if you just watch all these videos on how to play guitar. Right?
That is very true.
You'll get information this is how you pick the guitar, different types of chords. This is how you have to hold your fingers. This is how you hold it even maybe,
Tuning it is another one. You got to tune it the right way. I just learned that one, actually.
But to tune it, you had to touch the guitar.
Exactly.
You had to pick up the guitar.
Yep.
To do that. And this is something with English, I feel in Japan, most people are just filling their brains with a lot of information, which is good. But if you're not exercising and using that information, then nothing's going to happen. You're going to just stay at this one point.
I'd like to add that if you're filling your brain with multiple types of information, sometimes those informations don't go together well.
Yes.
Especially if the information is coming from different areas.
Conflicting information.
Information, exactly.
Or it'll have you just feeling like you're not ready.
Yes.
If I wanted to read some manga in Japanese and I decided, okay, I have to learn all the kanji before I can start reading this.
Right.
That is not going to happen. You have to take what you know, try to use it, and then from there is another step of where you can learn, improve yourself, right? So that's where it's again, this YouTube stuff, it's really cool how so many people, professionals, different skill levels are helping everyone in so many different things, learn a guitar, be able to learn how to do some art, learn how to do pottery, learn how to fix your car. Everything's out there. You opening up, trying to do it, And one of the biggest points is getting ready for failure.
I think that is the biggest point. Most people don't want to fail. And so in order to not fail, the only way to not fail is to not try.
If you're riding a bicycle or maybe more extreme like a skateboard, right?
Yeah.
All right. Most of the people, when they first start, you don't want to fall. That's going to hurt. So what do? You put on a helmet, safety pads all over your body, okay?
Yeah.
So I feel like those safety pads are like studying more, over-studying maybe.
Right.
To a point where you decide like, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to go out on my skateboard because I'm not safe enough or I'm not ready to do that. But then you see some people who go out, no problem, no pads or anything, and they just feel the excitement of getting on the skateboard and riding, that they will gamble with that chance of falling because the fun is so good that the falling, which actually hurts more, is okay to happen because you're enjoying it so much. And now everyone transition that thought to English. If you're speaking English, you're speaking a new language, you're going to be making mistakes a lot. Yeah. And of course, the ratio of mistakes at the beginning is going to be more. You're going to see that ratio switch, that balance go from making mistakes and being correct with your English. It's going to move and shift. So the more I went out and I rode my skateboard, the less I fell. And then once I was at that comfortable level, I didn't need any pads at all. I didn't need helmet. I didn't need nothing. None of that stuff. That was just in the way now.
Yeah.
And so that's what I want everyone to kind of get to with their English learning, where you feel so comfortable enjoying your time speaking that making a mistake doesn't faze you. It doesn't hurt you at all. It doesn't scare you from speaking. Because, I mean, that's the only thing, really, that is keeping you from speaking.
The fear of making mistakes.
The fear of failure in front of other people.
Yeah.
Fear of failing yourself mentally. If you're someone who's a perfectionist, doesn't want to be wrong, we're human, We're not AI. Even AI is wrong sometimes. You have to understand that breaking through that barrier of being scared to make a mistake is one of the biggest challenges as humans, and especially of someone who's learning a language. So once you step over and through that barrier, are okay with making mistakes in front of other people and accepting it as a learning step, a stepping stone to learn and improve yourself, that is when things can click and turn around for you. Where before you felt like, I'm just studying all this time, I'm reading all these books, I'm watching all these videos, but still, 英語話せない。できない。無理。It's only 無理 if you think it's 無理.
Exactly. You have to have the mind over matter idea. I remember when I was a child, I used to take Kung Fu, and we would always have to never say die while we were doing our exercises, and that would just meant like, don't give up. Because as soon as you say something that's negative, like, I can't do it, or it's impossible, or I study too hard, I don't understand, like, those words are death words. You're killing your motivation by saying those things. And by doing so, you'll end up not doing your best. So rather than saying die all the time, just say, yes, I can. I'm able to. I'm not the best at it, but I'm doing it. I'm not going to give up.
Let us know. Open up your mind and share that with everyone, because there'll be a lot of other people who think the same way. I'm sure of it. But if we all open up and accept the fact that, hey, we're all learning together, it doesn't matter what level we're at, we can all progress together.
We'll see you on the next step.